On a chilly 47-degree night in Southern California, we welcome you to Staples Center. It is considerably warmer indoors as we get ready for the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers in the second game of our TNT doubleheader. Bryant met by the double, and here's Cook again from downtown.
He has a quick release. His shot is relatively flat.
And Phil telling us that both Lamar and Kwame will make the upcoming road trip. Morning gets inside, so the scoring fast and furious at the start. It's Miami with a 9-8 lead. Rebounded by Cook.
The big problem with it, I know you were going to say it too, Doug, the zone, you give up offensive rebounds. That's the problem, as Wade banks in another one.
Marv Albert, Steve Kerr, Doug Collins, Craig Sager from Staples in Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Caporta did not go for the fake, but Bryant was able to hit. Bryant puts the move on Wade. Parker for three. Yes! Smush Parker. The other night against the Magic, 5 from downtown.
No timetable for his return, but if you want to use Phil Jackson as an example, Phil had right hip replacement surgery on October 3rd and was back for the season opener on October 31st.
Oh! Wade went to the left hand with the running hook. Ryan wheels it to Curry. Wow! Kobe Bryant pulling one out of the repertoire that we have not seen.
Looks like Scottie Pippen right now the way he's playing. You know, the big wing, kind of point forward type guy. And
friendly boos from this crowd. Here's Wade, and that will count. That's a goaltend. Not a good play. Ball was knocked away, plus a free throw. Payton being played by Parker. Nice pass. Beautifully done by Payton, and the reverse for the finish by Wade.
It's a play Gary Payton used to run in Seattle when Nate McMillan was on the other end of those passes. He can really pick you apart from that top of the key area.
And here's Bryant. Oh, that counts! And the foul! Kobe Bryant, who felt that he was fouled 2-3 times on that sequence. And then the call was made. The basket is good, and he'll head to the line.
We just see so many spectacular things from these great players. It seems like it's Kobe Bryant. You're going to see a couple of those from DWade Wade before the night's over. Some spectacular layups around the rim.
That looked like Kenny Smith's shot. Like it spun sideways.
And you mean that in the nicest way. Both on the inactive list for 4 games because Pat Riley felt they were not in proper physical condition. Here's Wade with the stuff. What a move by Dwyane Wade. Got the step, accelerating down the lane. He's 6 of 8, 16 points.
Once he gets that head of steam, I mean, he just throws his body right at you, and he's just so athletic. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh, Romanovich ran into his old man, ran into Bryant. Here comes Wade. Evans back. Nice look away. Payton with the bucket. Evans got faked out and fell down. You know, coming up on a half minute remaining in this first quarter. Bryant. Oh, ball fake by Kobe and able to knock it down.
He's just so fundamentally sound. I mean, Steve, you play with Michael. I coach Michael. Their footwork, the way they use ball fakes and stuff, is such a weapon that they add to their game. Makes the game so easy for them.
Here's Wade popping it out. Posey for 3. James Posey hitting from downtown right in front of the Miami bench. Ryan Cook has 12 points. Posey, yes. James Posey a moment ago hit a 3. He now has 7. We're coming up on a minute to play in this first half. Romanovich for 3. Well, Parker had that deflected. And here comes Williams. Wade on a reverse.
He's so good on that baseline.
Shot clock to 7. Walton with a pretty pass. Somehow Luke Walton was able to get it on a hop to Kobe Bryant. Bryant, well, he thought he was fouled. Rebounded by Capono. Jason Capono, originally drafted by Cleveland and then played for Charlotte. The tip by Wade. Wade getting inside. Miami up by a point. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Here is Bryant. And with that shot, you get the idea he is starting to think offensively. The steal by Parker on the behind-the-back pass. Here's Parker all the way. Cook with the rebound. Bryant. Kobe Bryant with the driving hook. Lakers by 5, and Miami wants to talk it over.
Kobe has some special guests tonight. He has reunited with 4 children who previously had their wishes granted by meeting the Lakers superstar. Bryant has worked for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for 10 years and is a member of the ambassador board. He and the Lakers have granted over 100 wishes for children with life-threatening medical conditions, and he has donated over $100,000 to the organization. NBA Cares, continuing a tradition of basketball and service to the community.
Chiriaf able to hold on. Crowd looking for a foul on Mourning. Shot clock down to 2. Here's Parker for 3. Bryant with the step, kicks it out. Radmanovic for 3. Yes. 1 second left in the quarter. Here's Posey from center court. Walker for 3. Antoine Walker with 13 points, and that's his 3rd three-pointer. And here is Bryant. Yes. It has not been a big night offensively for Kobe, but that is a big bucket. Here's Wade getting inside.
See, DWade Wade really, when he's on the top of the floor, he loves to go to his left, and Kobe's done a pretty good job pushing him to that right hand.
Posey did not go for the double pump, and then Bryant hits on his 3rd attempt of raising up.
That is so difficult, Marv. I mean, first of all, the great patience not to go for the fake.
It's a 5-point game. Wade with the steal. So DWade Wade with the steal and the bucket. It's a 3-point Laker lead. Here's Walton. That was a 3-point attempt. Capono for 3. Yes, and the game is tied at 1:08. Shot clock down to 4. Here is Bryant with a run.
Off the wrong foot. And a guy getting ready to take an offensive foul. He looks down, avoids the charge, and knocks in the shot.
So the Lakers back on top. They lead by 2. Miami takes a timeout. 8 on the shot clock. Wade for 3. Rebound save is headed by Capono. Finds Haslam, and we're tied again. Bryant with a series of moves. Nice fake, and Wade stripped him. Here's Wade, chased by Parker. DWade Wade took it away from Kobe Bryant.
Well, Kobe, I think, he's looking around and saying, I can't even get a foul. I mean, he shot 1 free throw tonight. And he can't even buy a free throw.
Now Bryant. So Kobe has tied the game at 112. Well, the 19-year-old Andrew Bynum coolly hit the 2 at the line. The Lakers lead by 2. Here is Wade. Yes. And the game is tied at 114. Cook for 3.
He's got such a quick release for a big guy. And I tell you, Kobe trusts him. He's got like an eye for him every second he's out on the floor.
Williams with the steal and the save. Jason Williams puts the speed on and cuts it to 1.
That's the most explosive move he's made tonight. I thought he's been running very gingerly tonight. That was a nice explosive play to the hoop.
Minute 20 left in overtime. Nice pass. Walton to the reverse. Kobe Bryant, who had no angle. Here's Walker for 3. And that will do it. In a stirring game, in overtime, the Lakers defeat the Heat 124-118. Let's go to Craig with Kobe Bryant.
Well, Kobe, after being the facilitator, great ball movement towards the end of the regulation, you had to take over to get this team into the overtime. Talk about how meaningful it is to win this game.
Well, you know, we just want to get better. You know, we understand that it's a long haul, and you know, we just want to try to stay in our system as much as possible, move the ball.
we continue to get better at that.
You say get better, you're now 25-13, but there's a feeling, particularly in our studio, that you're not in the same level with the San Antonio, Phoenix, and Dallas. Can you get there?
Well, I hope so. You know, it's just about us improving. You know, we feel like if we can work on our execution, you know, we're capable of beating everybody, but we have to continue to work hard to get to that level.
I don't want to bait you into a fine, but after playing 43 minutes and getting to the free throw line just once, it looked like you're a little frustrated. How ironic is it that you won the game at the free throw line?
Well, you know, we just try to be patient as much as possible and just continue to try to attack a little bit, and hopefully the calls will go our way.
It wasn't a playoff game, but it had that atmosphere. Talk a little bit about the challenge. We talk about great players, often talk about the points they score, but you have never backed away from a defensive challenge. Talk about what you did against Wade in the second half.
Well, you know, I just enjoy playing defense, and, you know, for us it was adjustment. He's such a great screen roll player, and, you know, they set great screens for him, and, you know, that takes me out of the play. So we had to really focus and do a concentrated effort as a team of trying to corral him a little bit coming off of those screens.
You told me earlier today it's not a rivalry because you guys don't play enough. You haven't met in the playoffs, but I saw you talking to DWade after the game. Is it starting to feel like one?
No, not at all. I'm too old for that type of stuff.
You're not too old for anything.
Too old for that type of stuff. You know, DWade is such a great young player. He's phenomenal talent. And, you know, he and I had the opportunity to talk a little bit about basketball, about training and things like that. And, you know, I'm just excited, just as everybody else, to see so many talented young players in the league.
It's a great game to watch, particularly for your 4 children, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Congratulations on that work today, too.
Thank you. Yeah, this one was for them.
All right, back to you, Mark.